Hi guys, I'm currently in Sharm el Sheikh on holiday with my family, and I thought I would do a video on baby holiday essentials because I have them all here and I really got prepared for this holiday and I got everything that the kids would ever need, but in the process of that I completely forgot to pack my whole makeup bag. I may be really prepared when it comes to the kids, but I just can't believe that I forgot my own makeup bag with everything in it. All I have is one Bobbi Brown lipstick, and I've managed to find a tiny bit of Egyptian makeup from the resort. Like, Egyptians actually went and got it for me because we never really leave the resort. It's been a bit of a nightmare, but I'm going to do a separate video on that and how I've sort of coped and the tricks that I'm doing. Currently the Bobbi Brown lipstick is like my blusher and my eye stuff as well. And that's another story. This video is about our baby holiday essentials, and I think I've got some really good ones, so here we go. First thing that I would never go on holiday without for either of my children is my Snoozeshade. This is a lifesaver, and I've seen quite a few people with it, so I don't think it's like a big secret or anything, but I had to mention it because it's my number one. It's just a blackout that has ties on it, so you can sort of clip it to your buggy all the way around. And it's completely black, but it's breathable. There's lots of little holes within it, and there's also like a spy place, so you can like open up and like check they're actually asleep, and it just really makes the buggy dark, but it's also breathable because obviously you could put any towel or blanket over your buggy, but I always worry that like they're getting enough air when you're in like 30-degree heat. Second thing is sun cream. Now that's really obvious, but I thought it was worth mentioning because I only ever bring factor 30 away for the boys. You can get up to factor 50, but I read an article on factor 50 being harmful for your child's skin. Apparently the chemicals in factor 50 sun creams is more harmful for your baby than the actual sun. So it's recommended that you only take up to factor 30. Now, I'm not claiming to be an expert, like do your own research, obviously, but I just always bring factor 30 because that's pretty high. And I've just got the Nivea Sun Kids one. This one comes out green, so like my eldest, who's 4, loves that. And I also have the Arbonne one because it's completely natural, and my boys have quite sensitive skin and eczema and things, so I like to put this on them. Next thing is pool toys. My children really seem to go towards like the Zog toys, especially my eldest. Obviously he's 4, so he likes to put his goggles on and dive down and get these Zog ones. And also these floaty ones that you can blow bubbles on and like they flip and they change color. So we like these. We also like in Disney, they do really nice bath toys, and they do them like on any theme. So if your child is into like Monsters Inc. or Frozen, you can get like a really nice pack for I think like £12, and my boys have always loved those. We always buy like inflatables when we're abroad because they're everywhere, and buckets and spades as well. You can get them when you're abroad. Fourth essential that we take is various medicine for our children. I thought it was worth doing this video as well so that I actually remember what I normally pack. Because it's always like, right, what could happen? What you want to have stuff for every like thing that they could get. So obviously we take Calpol, which is baby paracetamol for any like headaches or teething or fevers or any illnesses. Obviously that's great. And we always take the syringe because my children take Calpol far better if they use a syringe rather than a spoon. Obviously, because my baby is only 17 months, he tends to be teething and you never know when it's going to hit. So we take Ambisol, which is my preferred gum number. What is it? Like gum, you know what I mean? It numbs the area. I've also brought some sachets of Titha. It's like a natural chamomile powder that really does seem to calm him down. My husband's coming. Hold on. He's looking. He's going. Okay, it's okay, I can carry on. Okay. I also always bring Diarrhea with me because you never know if they're gonna get a tummy bug, especially we're in Egypt, which is known for tummy bugs, but saying that, we've been here 3 times and we've never had a problem. But obviously bringing Diarrhea to rehydrate them if they get too much sun and everything is really important. And you can also get something called Diarrhea Relief, which babies can take if they get a bad tummy. I think it's got like rice in it or rice powder or something in it, which kind of like helps to make the diarrhea like less diarrhea-y. That is so gross. I'm really sorry. I don't know what I'm saying. I always bring paracetamol for us in case the kids give us a headache. Next thing that I wanted to mention is swimming nappies. Now that is a really obvious thing to say, but I always begrudge buying these because they're pretty expensive. I did bring some on this holiday, but I got a bit cocky one day and I was like, Caleb's a morning man. He's not gonna need another swimming nappy today. He's already done his, you know, number 2. So I'm not gonna put one on today. He can just wear his little wetsuit thing and it'll all be fine. And then we had a bit of a code brown in the swimming pool, so it was a bit of a eye-opener for me. So you definitely need swimming nappies. The next thing I want to talk about is a pram. Now, again, really obvious, but I want to tell you about the pram that we travel with. At home we have the bugaboo, I think it's the Frog, because Fraser's like 4.5, so it was like a long time ago that we got it. When we go traveling, we have the McLaren. I just chose it because it's obviously like an it scared me. I didn't know you were coming into the shop. So this is the pram I was talking about. It's the McLaren, and what I liked about it is it goes all the way like that for the shade for them, and also it lays flat, as Grace will demonstrate. In the evenings when we go out for dinner, we can put Caleb to sleep on his stomach, and it doesn't matter because it's flat. So that is why we chose it. Oh yeah, and obviously it's an umbrella. If you have children over the age of like 3, you might want to get them their own travel bag. Fraser has the Trunky and he loves it. He uses it as like a scooter thing in the airport. He rides along it and we drag him on it, and everything that he could possibly need is in this. So you really love having this, don't you?
Sit on this and look.
I'll show you. Talk about is protective clothing. Obviously you're going to need hats for your children. We bought a selection of hats, all matching. 1, because it's cute, and 2, because they would fight over hats if they weren't matching. So we've got these Cookie Monster hats from Next. They're super cute. So things like goggles. Fraser really loves diving underwater, so we got him these really cool goggles and he loves wearing them. Also, I've seen children here with like nose plugs and ear plugs. Fraser would never wear those, but
I saw that little girl and she wore a red ear plug and a blue ear plug.
That's right. A child that really suffered with ear infections, then it would be worth getting something like that to go swimming in. Like to have our boys in protective clothing. For Caleb, I have like the long sleeved ones as well, so he's really protected. I think in my recent Next haul I also showed you these Minion suits, and I got Batman suits as well, and they're so cute. We've had loads of comments about the Minions. All the kids love them as well. It's definitely worth bringing a beach bag with you as well. I have this Cath Kidston canvas one and I love it because it folds up really small into my suitcase, but it's huge, so I can bring everything that the children are going to need with me to the beach. I cannot believe how much stuff we tend to bring out with us and carry around with us. We've got like armbands and hats and drinks and snacks and everything, so it's really worth bringing your own beach bag. Obviously you're going to want to bring a camera. Now I'm filming on this camera, but it's definitely worth bringing a camera to capture all of those moments. I also wanted to mention bringing sippy cups and also squash. We bring these little Robinson, like really concentrated squashes. I brought 2 of them on this trip, and I usually travel with them just because I don't know what it is, but whenever you go abroad and you order like juice for the children, it is like so sugary and like unnatural colors, so I just don't know what's in it. And these squashes are natural. I really like these Tommy Tippy sippy cups. I find they're the only ones that don't leak in your bag, so if you throw them in a beach bag, it's gonna be fine.
I just turned this water into squash.
Oh, well done. See how quick that was. Good boy. You may also want to bring formula for your baby if they're having formula. Our son is on cow's milk, but the milk here is like really strange. So we're kind of having to give him like a little bit of a milkshake. It just tastes really sweet. It's almost like cream, the milk in Egypt. If your child is having formula, obviously bring enough for that. I also always bring my children's favorite snacks. I brought 1 fruit pouch or yogurt pouch a day for our baby. I brought at least 1 bag of crisps each for our children, and these I bring Belvita breakfast biscuits and little packs of cereal like the Cheerios, these honey Cheerios and things, just because obviously it's all inclusive and there's buffets and things, but they don't open to a certain time, or if your children are just randomly like at 4 o'clock like, oh, I'm hungry, I want a snack. You know, it's really good to have things in. I forgot to bring my stain remover on this trip, and you can get little Vanish stain remover bars, like soap bars, and they're just really handy if your children get any stains on their clothes, because obviously we don't have laundry here, but you can just get the stains out. And I also regret I forgot my hand sanitizer, and when I was on the plane I was like, ugh, like I really need some hand sanitizer, so I would recommend bringing that as well. Anyway, I hope you liked this video and I hope it was helpful, and have a lovely holiday. I will see you all soon. Bye!